Hello, Geminis. What is going on? Welcome to your mid-January 2023 love and romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that your new year is off to a fantastic start. So this reading may resonate if you have a Gemini sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other strong Gemini placements. Please remember though that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. These messages may not resonate with every Gemini out there, and that is totally okay. If you are looking for any additional guidance, predictions, or details related to this reading, if the messages happen to really resonate, you can find a link to the extended reading in the description box below. Stick around at the end of the video to see a preview of it as well. At the end of this video, I'm also going to tell you how to get a free oracle card drawn from me. For the rest of January, I'm having some fun pulling some oracle cards for you all, so keep watching at the end if you would like one pulled for you. And lastly, if this reading happens to resonate, please let me know and give this video a thumbs up. I do read all my comments and would love to hear from you and hear how these energies are manifesting in your life. All right, Gemini, enough of me talking. Let's get into this. So the overall theme and energy that we pulled is your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So for some of you, you may have Taurus in your chart. Maybe your person does, but that is not necessary. We also pulled the fall card as well as signs. The overall energy that we have with tarot, the Hierophant, Taurus energy again here. We have the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands upright representing your person. I do like this. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse representing you. There is definitely something going on here that is really on your mind and in your heart that is throwing you off here a bit. And then we have the Six of Wands in the reverse as well. So there is a sense that something is fading out, and you may be seeing the signs, or this could be your person that's seeing it. But there's a need for some sort of practicality and a plan. I see that your person is in this phase with the Two of Wands upright energy. This is very much the planning phase, the first steps, okay? But there's a need for a practical plan. That's the key here, Gemini. For some of you, this energy that you are feeling at this time may be related to a situation or energy that you felt or experienced during the fall months, but that is not necessary, okay? But I do feel like you are seeing some sort of signs of something, or maybe this is your person, that are difficult to deal with. And it could be pertaining to this energy shifting back around, okay? And in the past, I'm really sensing, because let's get into this. And for some of you, you may have fall birthdays. Maybe your person does if you do not have a Gemini sun. But with the Four of Cups, I'm sensing that there was a past situation where someone may not have been paying attention to something, or they didn't want to acknowledge a situation. Okay, someone may not have been wanting to accept what was available or being offered, accepting the cup. I feel someone was paying attention to the signs though, or at least they are now. They're looking back at it, and I'm sensing that whatever this was that someone did not want to acknowledge in the past, it's led to this heartbreak, this Three of Swords energy, or some sort of pain that someone hasn't been able to move on from. It's still sitting with them, and they have not been able to reconcile this. Okay. And I do feel that for many of you, I feel this is stemming from you. I'm not necessarily feeling that this is your person. Feel free to swap the roles here if it makes more sense though. I'm just reading energies. But I feel like your person is looking like they may want to plan something here with the Two of Wands. It's the first steps, the planned state, or the planning stage, okay? And they may be looking at things that they were not willing to look at or acknowledge before, because this person is facing towards this Four of Cups, and it's like they're seeing something. They're looking at the cup now, whereas the person on this card right here, they're not looking at this cup. They're looking at the Three of Cups down here. So I feel like something happened here that caught your person's attention. And the Hierophant here, it could say that there is some sort of work situation in the background, especially we do have the Pentacles energy, we do have Taurus energy, and the Hierophant, it can represent an organization or the workplace as well. But there could be some sort of work situation, or this could just be about commitment. Okay, but this heartbreak has impacted you, to say the least, and there's been a situation that's really been making you feel defeated. And there actually may be multiple things going on here, but the person they're connecting with is seeing it, even if it's from afar, and it's almost like they want to do something about it, or they're trying to figure something out. It's also this energy, if someone was not paying attention to something before, and it led to this heartbreak because someone didn't want to acknowledge it. It's like, whoa, okay, I'm going to act on it now. I'm going to look at it now. I'm going to acknowledge it now. But with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse representing you, you may be feeling a bit frustrated here because you may have been feeling like this didn't need to happen all along. Now, for some of you, just for some of you, you may be dealing with some financial situation at this time, as I said, some sort of financial situation that's also been bringing you a bit down. But that's what I'm seeing so far here. So what I want to do is I want to get the rest of the cards out. As a reader, it's very helpful for me to clarify and get more information for all of the cards at once. But as always, I do promise the transparency by drawing all of the cards on camera. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw all of the cards at once, and then we are going to dive deep into this. Alright, so as I said, I pulled all of the cards on camera for that transparency. I did turn the cards over just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we are going to be going through each pile one by one in depth, going over everything, pulling some oracle cards, and getting you the real deep details here. And I also want to say that I did pull, we're going to get into this in a moment, but I did pull another card. I usually don't, but I did for the overall energy of the Hierophant. And we got the Five of Pentacles. So there's this energy that if something doesn't change, there will be some sort of loss. Continuing to do the same thing is leading to some sort of loss. For others of you, there could have been someone here that, and this is just for some of you, and this is something that has already happened, but may have dealt with a job loss, okay? Or there's some sort of loss going on within the workplace or financially. But I'm primarily feeling that this is very much about the conventional way of doing things or keeping on track with something. And if it doesn't change, it's going to lead to some sort of loss. And there is this acknowledgement that it needs to be changed. Let's dive into this. Let's start. So for the current energies, we have the Three of Swords, the Hermit Virgo energy, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Now, I was feeling, because I pulled all of the cards at once and I'm really feeling the energies, I wanted to know more about the Seven of Swords upright, because I was feeling, is someone trying to strategize to walk away? But we pulled Death in the reverse, Scorpio energy, and this is in the reverse. And this very much changes a lot of the message, okay? Because what I'm getting here is that with the Three of Swords, there is this heartbreak. Okay. And someone, though, they're looking within. Someone definitely, I feel, pulled back their energy here. You may or may not be in communication with this person at this time, but this heartbreak, this sadness, this grief, this loss is really pushing someone to look within. And I'm feeling that the Seven of Swords, this is indicating that there may be a lot going on behind the scenes, things kind of flying under the radar, but I'm not getting deceptive energy here. I'm more so getting strategizing, the energy of strategizing with the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords doesn't always mean deception. Okay, but sometimes when you strategize, you've got a lot going on in your mind, and this is intellect, this is swords energy, and you may not be revealing all of your cards and the moves that you're going to make quite yet. And this makes total sense if you are currently not in communication with this person, or at least in not much communication. So what I'm really getting here is that there's heartbreak and someone is really looking within, possibly really looking at a particular situation and trying to figure out, trying to strategize how to walk away from something. And there's been the need to change, as I said, but there's been resistance to doing so. Death in the reverse. There may have been someone here who was refusing to make very important changes, whether it was within this connection and the way of doing things or internally, but someone did not want to change. But now there's heartbreak, and it's almost like this person is strategizing and looking at this. Because I don't feel that someone wants this to end, but at this time it may give off that impression or that general vibe, because this may be going on under the radar more so. It may have seemed like someone just checked out and is not saying too much here. Because in the past, we have the Four of Cups, the Tower in the reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles upright. So I'm getting several different storylines here. Please take which one resonates and let me know below which storyline is resonating with you, if any. Because I'm feeling that someone was offering an opportunity in the past, possibly some sort of message here, a little bit of something, but it may have felt like they were disconnected. It was almost like, is this person just kind of like engaging with me or doing what they're doing because they just, they just kind of want to keep me in their life. They're bringing in this opportunity, but I just feel like they're a bit disconnected here. It's like, is this person's heart in it? And that's what I'm just getting for some of you. But for others of you, I feel like, and for some of you, this may have happened to you anyway, but then I'm sensing that there is someone here who has been contemplating about how to come in and offer something without some sort of major tower moment. And there may have been a situation where you really felt like this person, or just that there was this general situation where things could be made better, that the opportunity was there, but someone wasn't going for it. You may have felt like someone was avoiding something because of the potential conflict it could bring. Because with the Tower in the reverse, this is indicating that something had to come down, and this may have potentially manifested as knowing that you need to have a tough conversation or really address things, but knowing it's not going to be a walk in the park. But someone didn't want to look at something or acknowledge it. Because I feel like there's been someone here who may be afraid of having those deeper, tough conversations. And they may desire something, but they may try at all costs to kind of beat around the bush. Let's pull some oracle cards here. Third party. Conclusion. Devotion. Soulmate here. Separation. Winter. Metamorphosis at the bottom of the deck. All right, so yeah, someone may not have been offering the cup here and possibly not wanting to have tough conversations or really talk about things, work things out despite some sort of opportunity because of some sort of third party situation. And remember, a third party can be a person, place, thing, concept, idea, emotion, anything. And there could have been some sort of conclusion around the devotion and the effort within this connection. So someone may have been avoidant because they knew that there were other energies involved in the connection. And again, this doesn't need to be a third party. For some of you, this could have been a work situation, someone's hobby. But overall, what I'm getting is someone didn't want to face the music or face the facts, but they still may have been showing up in some way, shape, or form. But it may have felt as though the person was disconnected. Now with soulmate, separation, and winter, what I'm really sensing is a situation where there is this soulmate connection, but currently at this time, there may be a separation. You may not be talking to this person and things may be feeling as though they have gone completely cold here. And like I said, you may not know about this situation because it may be flying under the radar with the Seven of Swords. This is saying that you may not know about this. But there is this feeling that there's a soulmate connection, but currently there's separation. Things are feeling really cold. And the separation could have happened during the winter months, whether it is during, right now or just within the recent winter months or even a previous winter. And if not, then maybe for some of you, you have winter birthdays if you are not a Gemini sun, or maybe your person does. And if it's not that, then this is just saying that there was a separation and it almost feels like things are really cold at this time. But yeah, things may have concluded in the past. There may have been a situation here where, this person was not all in. They were acting a bit disconnected. And there may not have been a major tower moment here, but something concluded. Or maybe someone here didn't want to walk away from another person, place, thing, concept, idea, but there was resistance. Someone may have gone towards or prioritized another energy. And yeah, it's this energy, if something doesn't happen, it's like kind of like now or never, because there still may be a window of opportunity for this person to come back in. But if time continues to go by longer and longer, it may just be a bit too late here. But I do feel like this person, they may be trying to figure out how to come back in. They're strategizing, they've pulled away. There's some sort of heartbreak. And this may actually, I want to know more about this because this could have happened with the third party. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Strength. So there's a letting go of the past and finding strength in that. Wow. I feel like this may be you, like you are really thinking about fully energetically detaching from this person, even if this person is still in your life for some of you. But I feel like most of you, this is an energetic tie where you may have been struggling to get over this person and you are really trying to figure out how fully walk away from something. The fully walking away from something that I'm getting is more so that energetic tie, as I said. But it's also about just in general walking away from something that hasn't been working. And this person may be walking away from this third party, or energetically putting a rest to things there to come back in. Because this is indicating a letting go of the past, and it's the mutual energy. So while you may be letting go of this person may be letting go of a past situation. Because the block here with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Cups, the Magician in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is really talking about recovering and getting back to this happiness. I feel as though this person may have tried to really work things out with this third party or make things happen with this third party, and it didn't work out. This third party was not who they thought they were. There was an inability to manifest. Something was cut off. Someone may have even been blocked here between the two of you. Pride and ego. You know, I really feel as though if this person walked away from you to go towards this third party, or there was this energy where this person was just acting very, because it doesn't necessarily mean that they were dating this person. Maybe for some of you they were, but their energy was around, you know, their energy, they may have been interested in you, they may have been interested in another person. And regardless of what happened here between you two, it's almost like this person is dealing with some pride and ego issues, because they may be even feeling a bit embarrassed that this past situation did not work out and how they acted. They also may be embarrassed that this, you know, it's like this person went towards that third party and it didn't work out. And now, you know, you and this third party are walking away from this person, or no longer interested, and this person is not left with much. And we do have communication at the bottom of the deck, so I very much feel like there may be an opportunity for this person to communicate, but there are some pride and ego issues. With the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the 9 of Wands, you may be dealing with a potential air sign here, or a fire sign, but that's not necessary, or they may just have some of that in their chart. But I feel like this person is looking at you, looking at the situation, and they're planning something. But the Knight of Swords in the reverse is this back and forth energy. It's going around and around in circles. It's a bit of like an ADD energy. I'm just saying that's just the energy. I'm not saying they have this, but it's very like this inability to decide and really get their thoughts together to really come in and approach the situation, speak up, say something, because the Ace of Swords is about this opportunity for communication. It's a mental breakthrough, mental clarity, truth. And this person is very guarded. And again, I feel like there may be a sense of embarrassment. They're looking over their shoulder. This person may be worried about what you think of them. Observer, yeah. See, this person is watching you. Return. What did I say? Family. Okay. So for some of you, just for some of you, this may be someone who, you know, feels like they are a part of your family, or maybe you were married to this person, or there's something about it. Okay. There may have been a pause here. Okay. Bound. So there may have been some ties here, whether that's, you know, financially or in other ways, but that's not necessary. But it just may have felt like you two were family, or this could just be about maybe you lived together, you know, that as well. But I feel as though there's a situation where someone is trying to figure out what to say, what to do. They're observing you. They're wanting to come back in. I just heard, you know, they're wanting to come back home, but there may have been a pause on this warm energy between the two of you because of what happened. But they're going back and forth in their head. And this person may know that you had difficulties getting over this, but for some reason, they're still, they may not know where you're at right now. And there are still some pride and ego issues when it comes to communicating, because they may be worried that you're over it at this point. So they're observing. Now for you with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, you're feeling like things have been very tough here. Things have kind of shifted for you. And I really urge you to find positive energy at this time, whether that is just doing something that you enjoy and connecting with people that you enjoy, a new hobby, just, you know, doing something to lift your vibration at this time. Things are going to improve here, but I feel like you've just been dealing with a lot on your plate, and it may have felt like a lot just came tumbling down for you, and your general environment may be feeling quite gloomy. But the 7 of Pentacles is it's telling me that, you know, you are looking at evaluating your hard work and so forth, and the efforts that you put in. And there may have been some sort of external circumstances that got in the way. And you may be looking at what this is, feeling like things just turned unfavorably for you. Now, for some of you, it may have been totally outside of your control. For example, whatever this third party may be. Person, place, thing, concept, idea. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it may have just been cause and effect as well. But at the end of the day, you are not happy with the situation. And now this person is wanting to come back and return here. Summer. Healing. Bound. Destruction. Recognition at the bottom of the deck. So you may have found out about some sort of third party. This could have been in the summer months even, or person, place, thing, concept, idea, like I said. I feel, and for some of you, you may have summer birthdays. Maybe you live by the beach, or this card is somehow significant to you, but that's not necessary. But what I'm getting is that you've been doing your best here to really heal from something. And you may be trying to bring in that warm energy, but it may have just felt very tough to do so because you're feeling a bit bound to the situation. I'm just seeing this image of like handcuffs where it's just like no matter how you try to move forward, you feel like something's just kind of like pulling you back. And it may feel even a bit destructive, and you want to be careful about self-sabotage, okay? And any sort of energy, you know, it's important to really do your best to work through this and realize that healing is not linear. You're going to have bad days, you're going to have good days, and if you have, you know, a string of good days and then you have a bad day, it doesn't mean you're not healing, but it should serve as a reminder of how far you have come. And you have to be forgiving with yourself when you have those days, because you are human. And again, healing is not linear. You will have these ups and downs. But this person, they're keeping their eye on you, and you may be seeing signs of this. But whatever this was, there was a lack of some sort of practical plan. The energy between you two, and however, it's almost like there was not really a true opportunity for you to move forward authentically because of this interference. It was not practical. The union between you two previously, if you would like to even be able to call it that, really depends on where you were with this person. It may have not been practical. There may have needed to be those major transformative events or changes. As I said, with death in the reverse, there's a need for that someone may have been resisting, letting go of past energies, toxicity, a third party. So even if there hadn't been heartbreak in the past, which I'm seeing that there is, but I'm just saying the situation, the way that it came together, it could not continue. Change was necessary. Change is necessary. It was not practical. And someone may have been refusing to make those plans or changes to really go along or make a practical plan. Okay? And this person may have still wanted you in their life, but they were, I'm sensing if that's the case, they were just not willing to let go of certain things to really allow this connection to come together authentically. So for the outcome, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So I am sensing here that there is that sense of a defeat, and there are some emotions here. And I feel like you are acknowledging it, or this could be your person, okay? And there's someone here, it could be a water sign or a fire sign. We also have air here, but primarily with the queens, and it can be male or female. I'm just reading energies, water and fire, but someone here just may be very much in their feelings, feeling like there's a bit of a defeat, and they may be just choosing to withdraw and go into a retreat at this time. For many of you, you still may be, or you may be in this energy right now, and this may be a bit of a continuation, because I do feel like this person is observing this, but they're not quite yet making any moves here. Vibration, yeah, I feel like self-worth, compromise, forgiveness. What is going on? Awakening at the bottom of the deck. What is this? What is this about? What actions are being taken here? Eight of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Four of Wands. Five of Wands, though, at the bottom of the deck. So then why, Spirit, are you showing me the Six of Wands in the reverse? Tell me more about this. The Six of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Why is this energy... Okay, so Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this energy of retreat here? What is this about? Okay, I see what's going on here. So you may actually be hearing from this person, and it does make sense of this person with this desire, this return for them to want to come back in. However, I am sensing that, there may be a bit of conflict here or tension because of what happened in the past. I feel that you're, especially with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Empress, this is not the third party. This is because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes be the third party, but it's not. What this is saying with the Empress and the Seven of Wands, this is like, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to nurture the inner parts of myself. I'm in this Empress energy, male or female. I'm just reading energy. But the Empress doesn't take garbage. She's nurturing. She's caring. She's loving. She knows her worth. She's abundant. And she knows that whatever the situation is that's coming in, she's got her self-worth. She's raising her vibration. And she is standing her ground with the Seven of Wands, like, nah, I'm not going to deal with this. And you may be seeing the signs. This could have been someone from the fall or someone who has a fall birthday. And if not, then this is just a situation that really felt like it crumbled or faded out. But someone is getting out of their head and they're coming in for union, possibly desiring to see you. Because this person, they're, as I said before, they're going back and forth with that Knight of Swords in the reverse energy. But the Eight of Swords in the reverse is telling me that they're getting out of that headspace. And it may have had a lot to do with self-limiting beliefs that, that's why they may have been going back and forth. Like I said, this person very much, I feel, is worried about how you perceive them, what you think of them. It looks like they're just kind of gaining the courage here a bit to come in and offer something, possibly to get together for some sort of reunion. And I feel as though this might throw you off a bit because it's going to create some tension. And you just may be stepping into your worth like, I'm just, you may not even respond at first. I'm sensing that you may not even respond to this person. Because you have, you're just like, I don't want to make this mistake again, or I don't want to make a mistake here. But you are raising your vibration, you're in your self-worth, and it's just like you may be willing to compromise with this person because this person, I feel like they're coming in and they may be asking for your forgiveness. However, what I'm really getting is that you're not going to be settling for less. And what it feels like is when this person initially comes in and they offer to possibly get together here with that Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck that we saw. Is it still there? No, not quite yet, but King of Swords is now there. But we had the Five of Wands upright at the bottom of the deck for the energy for the question I asked about. And so this is looking at things logically, like sharp, removing emotion from the equation, looking at the situation and saying to yourself, and possibly not even revealing to this person that you're willing to compromise, but seeing that how they're showing up, they need to level it up. They may not be bringing in an energy that you deem worthy enough to, and I'm not saying that this is an ego issue or anything like that. More so, I'm saying that you're stepping into your self-worth and you may actually have that true, genuine confidence with the Queen of Wands, and you may just write this off as a defeat. Like, no, I'm not going to go towards this because I don't know what offer this is. I feel like this person's there's some sort of awakening. They may be coming in. You may not know that this third party is over. You may not know that they're trying to improve certain things here. You may be looking for this practical plan. And if you don't see it, because remember, free will is always at play, and this outcome is going to differ for everyone because this is a collective reading. But the general message that I'm seeing here is that you are definitely going to be having your guard up for whatever this offer is. And if this person doesn't come in with the truth and some sort of practical plan, I don't see you really giving them much the time of day. And for some of you, you may not even respond to this. This person would probably need to come in very strong and really present a case to you, or really act convincing here, and possibly even apologize off the bat for what happened. If they're just sending in a simple, hey, how are you? How have you been? I don't see you responding. But you're going to see the signs of this, and a simple text message like a hey, or, reaching out on social media or whatever it may be, it may serve as some sort of sign here. You may be seeing the signs. So that's what I'm really getting for you. So we're going to be taking this over to the extended, where we dive even deeper into all of this, and we're going to be exploring all sorts of things with a brand new spread. Things including feelings, intentions, what you may not know, the potential long-term outcome, actions, things like communication. We're really going to be just addressing whatever comes up along the way, guidance and advice, timing cards, and so forth. I never leave you guys hanging, so we'll dive deep into whatever comes up. But if you would like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. Keep watching for a preview of that. And I'm doing this fun thing where I'm just pulling oracle cards for everyone who would like one. All you need to do is leave a comment below, let me know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and say that you would like an oracle card pulled. And no specific questions. This is just a spontaneous, fun way to get just a random message from spirit. So go ahead and leave a comment letting me know you would like one, if you would like one. But yeah, that is what I have for you for now, Geminis. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. You both may be trying to strategize, or like low-key, things not being said here, want some sort of fresh start. You two may be keeping your eyes out on each other. What do they have to say? Because they have more to say. I'd be a window of opportunity to gain some information from the past that what readings may say, the astrology, anything from spiritual texts and so forth. You may be dealing with a very deep spiritual connection here, such as a twin flame or something like that. But this is also saying that you need to balance this out with practicality, because even